Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Reality's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Reality's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Reality's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Reality's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Reality's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Very beginning of an NBA season. Were you a quick starter, or did you have to build up as the season went on?
Well, Kevin, I didn't have a choice. I always tried to come into training camp in the best shape of anybody in there. I wasn't going to run around too many guys, so I had to run away from them. I learned that early in my career. But, you know, sometimes you don't necessarily shoot the ball well out of the gate. That really was... season by season.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And a wide open look for SGA. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hands it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Thunder. Murray surveying the D. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Outside for Murray. Connects from 3-point range.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. For the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and a record-setting season continues for him, now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Brown, following the score by Oklahoma City. To the paint, and stolen by Caruso. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with a screen on Gordon. Shot from 12. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 8. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Here's Brown, and he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And that is when Holmgren is at his best, when he plays with force.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Holmgren. Jokic kicks to Murray. Inside. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Some solid defense there from SGA. Dort finds Holmgren. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. With 1 on the clock. And slam dunk by SGA.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's just no way to stay in front of Gilgeous-Alexander. The only way you can try to stop him is to foul him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
I think we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now here's Gordon. Still without a basket. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Williams. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Watson with it, working on Williams. And Jokic throws it down.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 8.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Dort kicks to SGA. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Wallace misses.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Watson dishes to Gordon. Wallace against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Wallace. To the middle. It's tipped. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back over to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Gordon missing. The Thunder with the lead. Higgins outside. Fires from the wing. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray finds Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wiggins passes to Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Nikola Jokic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Back to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray to the inside. No good from Valanciunas. Wiggins, right side. It's stolen by Brown. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for the Thunder, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
You know what? They push the action, but also play with it.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
They got Aaron Wiggins. Williams is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Wallace, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Wallace. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Wallace, the pass to Joe. In the corner, it's Wiggins. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Just 4 to shoot. Nifty move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Watson. Back to Valanciunas. And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Here's Hardaway. Still yet to score. And Watson has it in the corner. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Joe in the corner. Back to Wallace. Here's Williams. Nice steal from Valanciunas. The Nuggets trail by 3. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now, here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Wallace down low, working on Jones. Williams, rebounded by Valanciunas. Jones with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Jones, the pass to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Jones against Wallace. Valanciunas with a screen on Wallace. Jones drives in. Here's Valanciunas. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jones with the screen on Wiggins. Kicks it out to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, we've seen Jones getting more confident from beyond the arc. He's just taking more and making more. Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Jones, driving inside. Out to Hardaway. Back to Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Now, here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Caruso, a good look. Hits the jumper in space. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Jones kicks to Hardaway. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
SGA with the ball. Watson's there. Holmgren on the follow.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 1. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hardaway passes to Jones. No good that time. Nice defense from George. The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you can't lose sight of SGA in the corner. If you forget about him, he's going to make you pay.
Jones with the screen on SGA. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 4. And when we And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 4. So on the floor for Denver. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Watson in at the 3.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Gordon with the screen from Murray. To the middle. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Watson finds Jokic. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Another miss by Holmgren. Denver's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. Right side, Williams. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
High arcing shot. Back to Jokic. Out to Hardaway. On the wing, Gordon. 6 to shoot. SGA against Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Thunder leading by 5. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Murray with it. Al Gordon. Caruso with the steal. Toward outside. Now Holmgren. Now Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
SGA and GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Holmgren rips down the rebound. The Thunder leading by 11. SGA, and wide open, nails the jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Jokic with a screen on Caruso. For 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
SGA feeling it out a bit. From deep. And it misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City. They've got a 13-2 run going. The shot misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Caruso fires. He's off from three. Outside Hardaway. Here is Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Jordan jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Hand me the rock band on me, and I look attractive. Ding up 5 fingers, my numbers are cracking. Barbarian tactic, my name is Booman, my name is not Jet. I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night. It's game. One for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Alex Caruso is out there with Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center. Now here's Holmgren. SGA finds Caruso. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And that one's good. SGA.
High percentage look right off the bat.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Williams defending. McDaniels, that's good.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Now here's Holmgren. Randall with a steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
McDaniels from long range. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. McDaniels got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to SGA. Here's the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defenses used to be able to live with Shea taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside McDaniels. Offline with a 3. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Here's McDaniels. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the long J. SGA's got 8. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Stolen by Caruso. Dort against Randall. Dort's shot is good.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams passes to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws of the game. Good on the second one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Gobert with a block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The 17-footer. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, the tower with the power move.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Caruso outside. Here's Holmgren. And he lays it up and in. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And the basket by Edwards.
Edwards, such a terrific athlete. He can stop and pop those in with ease.
Here's SGA following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. It's not going to go for him. Randall with some nice D.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Getting this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to McDaniels. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Caruso misses. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back over to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. That one from long range. Caruso's got 11 points.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
To the wing on the left. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got his 3rd assist of the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Dort against Edwards. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Edwards. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's SGA. The shot that time not on target. McDaniels with some nice D.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Edwards, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. McDaniels from long range. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Well, right now for Minnesota, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Timberwolves.
Well, you can't.
Appreciate you joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Asumu for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Shannon. Pass to Reed. And here's Asumu. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. Asumu's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Wallace. Outside Joe. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And here's Asumu. Outside, Ingles. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Right side, Williams. Back to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Outside Joe. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Joe, the pass to Williams. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Asumu for 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Another miss by Minnesota. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. High arcing shot. Williams' shot is good. And now a 3-point Thunder lead. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Highland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Reed for 3. Williams grabs the board.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And yep, it's good. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Williams a screen on Highland. Williams on the wing. Beyond the arc. Oh, and Reed with a block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. SGA against Highland. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Rebound Minnesota.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Caruso. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Caruso's got 13. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Dosunmu for 3. Fires in the triple.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
To the middle. Oh, and Reed with a block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Both free throws good from Holmgren.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Down low, Gobert. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Good D by Gobert.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Shot clock at 6. SGA finds Holmgren. Look at Chet using his size inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. McDaniels from long range. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. just a little late in the act.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ooh, it took him no time at all to get that one.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Edwards can't hit. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And stolen by Edwards. SGA with a steal. Right side, Williams. And he makes it. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Cash from downtown.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Now Caruso. Here's Holmgren. And stolen by Edwards. Randall with it. Caruso covers. Edwards! Anthony Edwards rains one in. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, we got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Thunder trail by 6. Holmgren outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA takes it himself. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Edwards driving to the... Oh, wow! Oh, big finish.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's feel.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Minnesota leading by 8. Puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Not that time. Thunder trail by 11. Dort outside. No one near him. Gobert pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
The drive by DiVincenzo. McDaniels, and he nails it.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jaden McDaniels.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. It's Edwards on the wing. Dort defending. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. He launches. Rejected by Holmgren. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Overrun.
Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game. But strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Here's Mitchell, drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and a record-setting season continues for them. Now up over 30 road wins.
And well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
SGA with the ball. He had 35 points last game out. Inside. Strus passes to Allen. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Good on the bucket.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets it to go.
Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mobley a screen on SGA. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And Dort gets it to go.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Mobley dishes to Allen. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Caruso finds Dort. Takes it inside, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Down low, here's Caruso.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
And here's Harden for 3, and Holmgren pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Harden against SGA. Mobley. Thunder with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Strus. Williams gets the bucket.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Harden kicks to Strus. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Inside. Nice move. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got 5 points so far.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Here's Caruso. Drops in the tray. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Harden kicks to Mobley. Back to Harden. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mobley a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Harden.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
With the drive, goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Mobley.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
A wide open look here for Caruso. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Allen, a screen on SGA. Harden. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
A big-time effort for Alex Caruso, providing a lot of energy for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Harden in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Cavaliers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. Holmgren with the block.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
And it's SGA missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
The Cavaliers trailing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Her kicks to Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Short against Strus. SGA surveying the defense. And slam dunk by SGA.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Here's Mobley. Allen passes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Lays it up off the glass. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Here's Allen. Misses off the left iron. The Thunder leading by 6. Holmgren dishes to Williams. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. And they recover it. Here's Mobley. And he drops it in from the low post. Mobley's got 6.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
2 minutes remaining in the
To the inside. A kick out to Mobley. Allen, a screen on Caruso. It's tipped. Here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Caruso looking for an opening. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Mobley, a screen on SGA. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
A kick out to Mobley. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Caruso. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dort against Mitchell. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Payson Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for SGA.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Here's Joe, guarded by Harden. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wallace. Holmgren's got 10 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Poked loose. Here's Williams. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And now, and that is a wrap.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Alex Caruso with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Wiggins. Isaiah Joe is out there with Wallace. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams at center. 4 on the clock. From down low. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Joe. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Joe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. Mobley right side. To the paint. Here's Allen. Off target at the rim. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Cavaliers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. The Thunder leading by 12. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. And Williams with the stuff.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Plenty of space. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Harden, and he drives in. Got it. Harden for 2.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily. Cutting through the D, right to a shot.
Now, Joe. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there. Mobley using that to his advantage.
A different look now for Cleveland. Ryan is checked in for Allen. And it's Sam Merrill in for James Harden. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Thunder leading by 11. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Nobody near Williams. And just miss after miss right now. Schroeder with the ball. Williams picks him up. Mobley kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Bryant. Wiggins with the rebound. Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Williams. He takes it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And these are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing you the top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game, putting the ball in the basket. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. SGA finds Caruso. Got that one up quick. Caruso's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Caruso in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
From deep, Williams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Strus launches it from deep. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Holmgren is doubled. Caruso against Wade. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 4 this quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Fires from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tough play there by Williams. Finishing that one off. Wow. Getting fouled.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Sam Merrill. And it's Harden in for Dennis Schroeder.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Harden outside. Allen a screen on SGA. This three-pointer's off the mark. Got it off in time. That shot off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. To the middle. Here's Allen. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 9 points for Allen.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Allen dishes to Harden. Back to Allen. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
SGA with the bucket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Nice shot by SGA.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the deal.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Allen fires. And he does not hit. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Launches it. No good.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Allen. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Now Strus. Mobley sets the pick for Strus.
2 minutes.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Holmgren, the response, slamming it home.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. Here's the break. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And get the three. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Harden fires. A putback. Holmgren rips down the rebound. The Thunder leading by 9. Williams. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Yeah, Williams much more physical than most think. He can get through that contact.
Allen against Holmgren. Now Strus. Mobley, a screen on George. 5 on the clock. Saves him with the putback.
They almost lose out on that possession, but Mobley gets there just in the nick of time to finish it off.
Caruso. It's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Strus misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Dort. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now Strus. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse.
You from my mind, I'm tripping, dragging and fashion up some replies. Just make it make sense to me. Yeah, am I so much of a stain to you? Mistake to you, you can't erase history. Yeah, everything I ever gave you, he gaining from you, making plays, benching me. Yeah, I was crazy, making you wait on me. I'm late, but I ain't think you take shit from me. Yeah, all the ways I made you hate me, I could change it, baby, make it make sense.
Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad we get to be on the ball.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Now here's Murray. Down low. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Murray. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You see Murray's agility on display there, helping him outwork some tough inside defense.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Jokic the screen. Murray with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Fast break, Minnesota. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards has gotten his second bucket on the night. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Denver. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
And they were mired in foul trouble the last time they played. Let's see if they can avoid that this time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gordon with a screen on DiVincenzo. Murray passes to Watson. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the threat of Murray going down the lane opened up that kick out nicely.
Edwards for three. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 5. Murray inside, defended by Gobert. Watson, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Gobert, no good. Denver has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gordon against DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we got a breakdown showing the average of 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Timberwolves.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
Well, right there, DiVincenzo, hard dribble, then stops and pops.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Guys?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Murray for 3. And another miss by Denver. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Oh, got that one up quick. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Jokic, and Gobert with a block.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable talent.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall. The deep 3 from Murray. That shot missing. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Murray's shot is good.
Well, they hit a 3 on the other end, and Murray goes right back at it.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8 points now. The 3. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Gobert. McDaniels got his second basket of the night. Jokic the screen. Gordon the pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
McDaniels from long range. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Pass to Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Murray. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number and it paid off for him.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 9. And after that surprising Karl Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Here's Jokic. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Now here's Gordon. No points so far. Launches a 3. Murray from deep.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. The 3, DiVincenzo. Watson with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 11. Murray deciding where to go with it. And there's a defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Lob City. Ant-Man delivers.
Oh, my. Edwards going way up for that slam.
Murray passes to Gordon. It's blocked by Gobert. For 3, DiVincenzo hits the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Definitely a volume shooter from range. DiVincenzo lurks on the perimeter looking for these openings to strike.
Murray finds Gordon. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
When you watch Gordon, you can see what a great sense of timing he has. His movement is sharp, and he'll take advantage of a lazy defense.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot off that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Gordon on the wing. Back to Jokic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Jokic, the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's DiVincenzo. From down in the low post, it goes. DiVincenzo's got 13 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for Minnesota, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up,
looking at the Nuggets. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that is going to do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Naz Reid, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Shannon in at the 3 spot.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Over to the left wing. Here's Shannon. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets trail by 12. Jokic in the post. Ingles defending. The lead now cut to single digits. Watson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, even when he's got position near the hoop, Jokic is still looking to set up a teammate for an open shot.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Jones comes in for Gordon, and it's Jones in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Jones. Hardaway from outside. Reid with the rebound. Stolen by Jones. Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jones. He's guarded by Highland. Stolen by Reid. To the middle. Here's Ingles. Watson with the rebound. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Minnesota again missing.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Outside Hardaway. Lets it go. The rebound by Ingles. Minnesota leading by 10. Dosunmu for 3. Drains the triple. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
And it's Valanciunas with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Highland finds Reid. Buries it from 3. Reid's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Such a confident shooter. Reid was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Nuggets trail by 12. Outside Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reid. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Highland misses the 3.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
For 3, Hardaway. Now Brown against Highland. Hardaway from outside. That's Johnson coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one.